Hello again, it's me, Claudia, this time, and I'm doing the layout of the van today, basically showing you what we have planned right now, how the van is going to look like inside once it's finished. So we've taped it out, but other than that, use your imagination when I explain. So of course this is front door, we're going to go in the van. What we're going to do first, or maybe a little bit later, but we're definitely going to do it, is we're going to put a partition up between the cab of the van and the rest, because we want this just for the driving and separated from the living experience. So there's going to be some type of partition. We have not worked out completely the details, but this space is going to be closed off. Back here, the rest of the van is going to be our living space. And as we come in the door, front door, the first thing you're going to see is there's going to be seating here. We are going to put basically an L-shaped bench or seating area right here around this corner. Under the seat, of course, that allows us to have some storage for stuff, and then also for our electric system, the battery, etc., is going to be underneath here. Above us, when we come in, is going to be our bed. And that sounds kind of funny because there's not a whole lot of room, but the bed is going to be stored underneath the ceiling here until we need it. And Chris is going to fashion some kind of pulley system where we can lower the bed to the height that we wanted when we're actually using it. But for the remaining time during the day and while we're driving, the bed is going to be all the way up to the ceiling. So basically it's out of the way and we don't have to sacrifice space in the van during the day. Then as you come closer inside the van, there's also on this side is going to be a window, basically across from the door. The other window is going to be right across, so when the door of the van is closed, there's going to be a big window outward. So basically we have daylight coming in from both sides. Inside the van, doesn't look like a lot of space, but we have this area to walk through, and then there's counters going to be on both sides of the van. So where the seating stops, the counters, and where the bed comes down, the counters start after the end of the bed. So on this side here, there's going to... Okay, so the bed is actually going to end here, but the counter space will start about right here at this level. Up above, after the bed ends, we're also going to have some overhead storage. There's going to be cabinets right under the ceiling space. And on this side here where we have the counter, there's going to be also a sink integrated. And underneath the sink is going to be our water. On the other side, there's going to be our stove, and to this end, the fridge. So we're going to make maximum use of the space that we have. In the very back, there's going to be a door here to go into the bathroom. And the bathroom will feature a sink and a shower and a pull-out toilet, which will be stored in our garage, so to speak, which is going to be on the other side of the bathroom, and we can pull out the toilet when we need to use it. Otherwise, this is just going to be a sink with a shower in here in the bathroom. The bathroom door, basically the door to the outside, will also have a window. Other than that, we have a total of 3 windows, so 4 total windows, one here in the back, one here on this side where basically the stove is, the cooktop, and then of course the 2 windows up front. Besides the bed under the ceiling that we can lower when we need it, there's going to be a vent right here, and then there's going to be an AC that's up here, and another vent here in the bathroom. So it's not a huge space, but we've kind of thought it out, and we think we're going to maximize the space that we have in here for storage and all the things that make this van a convenient living space for us. As far as what's going inside besides cabinets and the other things that we will need, it's also going to be insulation. There's going to be can't think of the word.
A roof? A ceiling?
Yeah. The ceiling, a wood floor or a pergo floor, and then the wall space that is available minus the cabinets is going to have some kind of fabric covering. So we still have to pick out the exact things that we need and that we want. But we at least have a layout and we have an idea of what we want to put in here. Yeah, I think that's all I can think of right now.
Questions, put them in the comments.
If you have any questions, put them in the comments.